Last year in June, all national sports governing bodies were required to re-register with the National Council of Sports. 45 out of 51 organizations beat the deadline for re-registration with the National Council of Sports as mandated by the law. 6 organizations, including Deaf Sport, Ultimate Frisbee, Floorball, Bodybuilding, Fitness Association and Rollball, did not register. The federations that submitted their applications were required to align their administrative structures with the New Sports Act and the National Sports Regulation. The law stipulates that all sports federations must have a footprint in at least 50 to 75% of the country and possess an approved constitution, among other requirements.
For the member of the executive committee for any of these federations, the delegates that elect them to office must come from at least 50% of the districts in the country. The Bible that guides federations and associations are their own statutes. And we therefore guided that these statutes must have remedial clauses that would constitute and be part of the constitution that would guide them in their day-to-day operations.
Different federations were given a 5-month window to fulfill these requirements to acquire certificates. Now the deadline expires on the 7th of June, but the National Council of Sports General Secretary Bernard Ogwell says only Uganda Athletics, Kabaddi and the Rugby Union have so far submitted the required documents for registration. In the process of registration, objections were lodged against 8 disciplines, including boxing, table tennis, cricket, darts association, lacrosse, rowing, draughts association and VX sport.
The highest number of objections were lodged against Uganda Table Tennis Association, which was 6, and Uganda Boxing Federation, which were 8. The major grounds of objection primarily related to compliance with the registration requirements under the Act and regulations, including governance concerns, constitutional compliance, legitimacy of office bearers, and administrative irregularities.
The 8 disciplines were given up to the end of June to resolve their internal conflicts before completing their compliance requirements in July and August.
National Council of Sports, therefore, hereby reminds all national sports organizations affected by objections that their respective remedial compliance period shall expire in July 2026, and after which failure to comply shall result in automatic rejection of the applications and revocation of certificates of recognition.
Regina Naluja, NTV Sport.